Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Shri Shailaabhijanamburashisanam Sri Krishna Tatatmajam Sri Shailanve Devanatha Sudhya Praptagamantadvayam Padabje Narsimha Tate Guror Nyastatma Rakshabharam Vidvatvrinda Chakora Chandramaham Ramanujaryam Shraye Shri Ranga Sudha Madhusamaswadayantam Shri Ranga Mahishi Padapankajatmajam Sulabhashrayam Sadamoda Siddhamadbhutam Bhajeham Gurum Tam Ranganatha Priyam Sukhasanastham Hridayabja Pithe Chinmudraya Lankrita Pani Padmam Shubho Pavitam Vimalotva Pundram Namami Rangam Gurum Antarange Namami Yoga Samrajñim Vijayam Vijayapradam Srirangadhasana Sinam Karunam Mamataram Guru Rupa Paranjyotihi Jyoti Rupa Guru Paraha Ajnana Mandiram Hyetate Kuru Vijnana Mandiram Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkripa Tamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Yontah Pravishya Mama Vachamimam Prasuptam Sanjeevayat Yakhila Shakti Dhara Swadhamna Anyam Sahasta Charana Shravanatvagādīne Pranān Namo Bhagavate Purushāya Tubhyam Tetyāshita Santrasa Dhvanta Vidhvam Sanodaya Prabhavan Sitaya Devya Paravam Yoma Bhaskaraha Sakradeva Prapannaya Tavasmiti Chayachate Abhayam Sarvabhutebhya Dadami Etadvratam Mama Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayutha Mukyam Sriramadutam Shirasa Namami Veda Vedye Pare Pumsi Jate Dasharathatmaje Veda Pracheta Sadasite Sakshad Ramayanatmana. With salutations to our Guru and the Guru of all Gurus. We will have a very brief session today on account of Vijayadashmi. As we all know, this is the culmination of Sharan Navaratri, Sharan Navaratra, and this is the holy day on which Lord Ramachandra, he set forth towards Sri Lanka, and the day itself is called Vijayadashmi because the Lord, when he decides to keep his foot forward, it is nothing but Vijayam to himself and to the universe that he has created. And we will pray to him and his consort that they provide us eternal guidance. And as for the Guru Dakshina, that I think Srilata and Sai have coordinated among yourself. Many of you willingly and lovingly have contributed. It reminded me of my own journey in the past when I used to interact with my gurus. We always question what we get from the hires, those who are, connected to the Supreme, is pure love and affection, and they try to inculcate Sadbuddhi so that the Sattva aspect in us increases. Sattva wins over Rajas and Tamas. Normally, they do not expect anything for that. So from their perspective, it is certainly something which is not required. But from the seeker's perspective, myself and many of my co-seekers, we felt that we need to do something to our Acharyan. So once in a while, not necessarily on, let's say occasions like Vijayadashami, but as and when we visit Rikta Hastena Nope Yate Acharyam Daivatam Nrupam, that is the Subhashitam, which says that whenever we approach a Guru, we should never go with empty hands. And that is not from their perspective, it is purely from our own ascension perspective. That is what we learned. And any act in the field of karma that we show towards the Guru eventually comes back to us in the form of jnanam as well as samriddhi. It takes care of times which are both good as well as adversarial. And that's exactly what is said in the Upanishads. Om Shraddhaya Deyam Ashraddhaya Adeyam Shriya Deyam Bhiya Deyam Hriya Deyam Samvida Deyam. Deyam means it needs to be given is what it says. But how should it be given, and what should be the bhavam of the giver and receiver? Shraddhaya Deyam. It should be given not with the aspect of I have earned this wealth, I give from here to there. It should be given with complete bhava of Shraddha, because ultimately we own nothing in this universe. This is all God's creation. And what we are showing is that sense of gratitude, as they say. Kritagnatai means whatever the Lord has created is already there. But we need to know it is Lord's creation. And that doesn't come to us many times. Due to our ego, we think this is mine, this is yours, this is his. We forget that this is all God's creation. So we try to create those points in time where we remind ourselves and others that we are enjoying God's creation. So that is why whenever this aspect of giving and taking is there, there should be Shraddha. Shraddha means not just faith, but also a matter of connecting with the Supreme. Ashraddhaya Adeyam. When you are giving, ensure that you do not have Ashraddha. If you have at any point of time Ashraddha, please don't give. So it has to be something which is voluntary. And that aspect of voluntariness comes only with deeper association. And Shriyadeyam, Hriyadeyam, Bhiyadeyam. So it also says that, of course, only if you can give, you can give. I mean, you have acquired some wealth, that is when you can part with your own wealth. So Shriyadeyam. Then it also says Bhiyadeyam. When you are giving, give with utmost fear in mind. What is the meaning of fear here? What is the need for fear? The fear is that when we do not associate, when we associate our own ahamkara or ego, when we give, then that aspect of giving results in a sense of attachment to things which will take us away from the goal of life. So that is the sense of fear we need to have when we give. So in a similar manner, all these are like in a state of chemical equilibrium. Those of you who know, there is a forward arrow and a reverse arrow. The receiver also has an equal, if not greater, responsibility to actually pass it on, pass whatever is given. It can be something which is physical, very simple, patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, as the Lord says. Right? It can be a simple leaf like tulasi or flowers or anything. This offering needs to be converted into something which is very, very subtle and ensures that, everybody has this view that this is the Lord's creation and we are enjoying his creation. When such a thing happens, the aspect of giving and taking will not be an act of pain, but it will be an act of pleasure. So it will not give you an attachment that I'm giving away something. I have given this, right? And I have given this. So that sense of attachment will slowly start to fade and everything will be an act of celebration. And that is something which is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita also as Sarvam Karma Kilam Partha Jnane Parisamapyate. All the acts of karma we do ultimately should end in the form of jnana. So therefore, there is a very great responsibility that first of all we acknowledge that there is a process of giving and taking. There is a responsibility for the giver, and giving is something which the receiver will not expect in normal terms, but it is for the giver's own good that it happens. So that is what we realized when, as Guru Bhais, we used to meet up. We figured that our Guru never expected anything, but this simple token, it can be anything, it enhances the joy. So that is something we figured out, and that was possible because of the way that our Guru used to translate that into an act of bliss. So, of course, that is something I will pray to my Guru that he give that mentality to myself. At the same time, let it also enhance in the spirit of Sanatan Dharma, that in the good olden days, the entire society used to take care of each other, and in such a manner that there is growth everywhere around. There is victory of good over evil. So in that aspect alone, that we received the token that many of you have shared, and with these words we'll commence our very brief session today. I will not take much time. On the special day of Vijayadashmi, we remember Lord Hayagriva. So what I'll do is I'll chant a few slokas. One of you can unmute. The others, please be on mute, but you can repeat after me. Is that okay? So who would like to go on unmute?
Can I?
Okay, sure.
Can I?
Yes, certainly. Shriman Venkatanathāryaha
Shriman Venkatanathāryaha
Kavitarkikakesari
Kavitarkikakesari
Vedantacharyavaryo me
Vedantacharyavaryo me
Sannidhattam sada hridi
Sannidhattam sada hridi
Jnanānandamayam devam
Jnanānandamayam devam
Nirmalasphटिकाकृतिम्
Nirmalaspatikākritim
Ādhāram sarvavidyanām
Ādhāram sarvavidyanām
Hayagrivamupaśmahe
Hayagrivamupaśmahe
Jnanānandamayim devīm
Jnanānandamayim devīm
Nirmalasphटिकाकृतिम्
Nirmalaspatikākritim
Ādhāram sarvavidyanām
Ādhāram sarvavidyanām
Parām vācamupaśmahe
Parām upācamasmahe
Parām vācam upāsmahe
Parām vācam upāsmahe
Vyākhyāmudraṃ
Vyākhyāmudraṃ
Karasarasijaihi
Karasirasijaihi
Pustakam Shankachakre
Pustakam Shankachakre
Bibhradbhinna
Vibhradbhinna
Patikaruchire
Patikaruchire
Pundarike Nishannaha
Pundarike Nishannaha
Amlanashrihi
Amlanashrihi
Amrutavishadaihi
Amrutavishadaihi
Amshubhihi Plavayanmam
Amrushihi Plavayanmam
Avirbhuyate
Avirbhuyate
Naghamahima
Nagamahima
Manase Vagadhishaha
Manase Vagadishaha
Vagartha Siddhihetoho
Vagartha Siddhyetoho
Patata Hayagriva Samstutim Bhaktya
Patata Hayagrivam Samstutiya
Kavitarkika Kesarina
कवितार्किककेसरिणा
वेङ्कटनाथेन विरचितामेताम्
वेङ्कटनाथेन विरचितामेताम्
कवितार्किकसिंहाय
कवितार्किकसिंहाय
कल्याणगुणशालिने
कल्याणगुणशालिने
श्रीमते वेङ्कटेशाय
श्रीमते वेङ्कटेशाय
वेदान्तगुरवे नमः.
वेदान्तगुरवे नमः.
What I'll do now is to very quickly chant the Adi and Antam for Srimad Ramayanam. You can listen to this. Okay. Om Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmikir Munisimhasya Kavita Vanacharinaha Shunvan Rama Katha Nadam Konayati Param Gatim Yah Piban Saratam Rama Charitamritasagaram Atuttastam Munim Vande Pracheta Samakalmasham Goshpadikitavarasim Mashakikitarakshasam Ramayana Mahamala Ratnam Vande Nilatmajam Anjananandanam Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Kapishamakshahantaram Vande Lanka Bhayankaram Manojavam Marutatulya Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukyam Shiramadutam Shirasa Namami Ullanghya Sindho Salilam Salilam Yashokavanyam Janakatmajayaha Adaya Teneva Dada Lankam Namamitam Pranjaliranjaneyam Anjaneyamati Patalananam Kanchanadrikamaniya Vigraham Parijata Tarumula Vasinam Bhavayami Pavamanandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatta Tatta Kritamastakanjalim Bashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Marutin Namata Rakshasantakam Veda Vedye Pare Pumsi Jate Dasharatmatmaje Veda Pracheta Sadasite Sakshat Ramayanatmana Tadupagata Samasa Sandhiyogam Samamadhuro Panatatha Vakya Baddham Raghuvara Charitam Muni Pranitam Dashashirascha Vadham Nishamayadvam Shri Raghavam Dasaradatmajam Aprameyam Sitapatim Raghukulanve Ratna Deepam Ajanubahu Maravinda Dalaytaksham Ramam Nishachara Vinashakaram Namami Vaidehi Sahitam Suradrumatale Haime Mahamandape Madhye Pushpakamasane Manimaye Virasane Sustitam Agre Vajeti Prabhanjana Sute Tattvam Munibhya Param Vyakhyantam Bharatadi Viparivitam Ramam Bhaje Shyamalam Evametat Puravritam Akhyanam Bhadramastu Vaha Pravyaharatasti Pravyaharatasribdam Balam Vishno Pravardhatam Labhastesham Jayastesham Kutastesham Parabhavaha Yesham Indi Varashyamo Hridaye Supratishthitaha Kale Varshatu Parjanyaha Prithvi Sashyasalini Deshoyam Kshobarayito Brahmana Santu Nirbhayaha Kaveri Vardhatam Kale Kale Varshatu Vasavaha Sriranganatho Jayatu Srirangashishcha Vardhatam Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunabdhe Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam Veda Vedanta Vedyaya Meghashyamala Murtaye Pumsam Mohana Rupaya Punyashlokaya Mangalam Vishwamitrantharangaya Mithila Nagaripatehe Bhagyanam Paripakaya Bhavyarupaya Mangalam Pitrubhaktaye Satatam Bhratrabhisahasitaya Nandita Khilalokaya Ramabhadraya Mangalam Tyaktasaketavasaya Chitrakuta Viharine Sevyaya Sarvayaminam Dhirodharaya Mangalam Saumitrina Chanakya Chapabana Siddharine Samsevyaya Sada Bhaktya Swamine Mama Mangalam Dandakaranyavasaya Khandita Marashatrave Girdha Rajaya Bhaktaya Muktidaya Stamangalam Sadaram Shabari Datta Phalamula Bhilashine Saulabhya Paripurnaya Sattvotriktaya Mangalam Hanumat Samavetaya Harisha Bhishtadayine Vali Pramatanayastu Mahadhiraya Mangalam Srimate Raghuviraya Setu Langhita Sindave Jita Rakshasa Rajaya Ranadhiraya Mangalam Asadya Nagarim Divyam Abhishiktaya Sitaya Rajadhiraja Rajaya Ramabhadraya Mangalam Mangala Shasana Paraihi Madacharya Purogamaihi सर्वैश्च पूर्वैराचार्यैः सत्कृतायास्तु मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णुः मङ्गलं मधुसूदनः मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्षः मङ्गलं गरुडध्वजः मङ्गलं श्रीनिवासाय रङ्गनाथाय मङ्गलम् अष्टाङ्गयोगविज्ञानमन्दिरेशाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं विजयाम्बायै जनन्यै मम मङ्गलं विज्ञानमन्दिराधार मूलस्तम्भाय मङ्गलम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः विष्णोः परमं पदं सदा पश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवि वचस्वदा ततं तद्विश्वासो पुण्यबोधा ध्रुवादं हस्तमिन्धते विष्णोर्यत्परमं पदं पर्याप्य अनन्तरायाय सर्वस्वमोतिरात्रवत्तममहद्भवति सर्वस्याप्ते सर्वस्य दिष्टे सर्वमेव तेन आप्नोति सर्वं जयति पद्मप्रिये पद्मिनि पद्महस्ते पद्मालये पद्मदलाय दास्ति विश्वप्रिये विष्णुमनोनुकूले तत्पादपद्मं मह्यं दत्त्वा यत्कान्ताय कल्याणि दैवेन दैवेत्तिनां श्रीवेङ्कटनिवासाय श्रीनिवासाय मङ्गलम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Okay, we conclude our session.
Guru Charanambuja Nirbhara Bhakta Guru Charanambuja Nirbhara Bhakta Samsarada Chiradbhava Mukta Guru Charanambuja Krishna Krishna Sendriya Manas Niyamadevam Drakshasi Nija Hridayastam Devam Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate
कायेन वाचा मनसा इन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्या आत्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै श्रीमन्नारायणायेति समर्पयामि सर्वं श्रीरामचन्द्रार्पणमस्तु. I guess we may not have the next session, but we'll meet the week after next, or I'll announce it in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Thank you.
Namaskaram.
Okay.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
Thank you. Namaskaram.
Thank you, Raghu.
Thank you.